Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Halloween Countdown, where tonight I'm very excited to bring you another one of the most unique Halloween products I've found this season. And this is the Colombe coffee pumpkin spice draft latte. It says foamy, nitrous infused milk, cold brew, real coffee drink. It says on here, we set out to craft the impossible, the world's first genuine cafe latte in a can, made with honest ingredients, real milk, real coffee, and a truly foamy texture. And then there's a founder's photo here. It's kind of like an obituary. Okay, so here's a closer look at the packaging, and you can see I almost thought it was a coffee beer, the way it said draft, and it shows this foam here, but it's foamy nitrous infused milk. It says draft brew. So you got to look at the packaging for a minute, figure out just exactly what kind of a product it is. And you see it says seasonal batch, 120 milligrams of natural caffeine equals 1.5 cups of coffee, lactose free, and the nutrition facts are surprisingly not that bad. This is per can, of course, and you've got only 11 grams of sugar. I mean, you think about a Starbucks drink, how much sugar's in that. Norton Shores, the great state of Michigan. So the aroma is not surprisingly coffee, but it's a darker aroma than something like Maxwell House, or even your standard Starbucks or McDonald's coffee. Let's go ahead and pour some of this out. It's about the same color as the Starbucks you get in the bottle. It does have a little slight amount of foam on top. It's a very unique aroma, I have to say. Something that is, I think it's the pumpkin spice I can smell now. You couldn't smell it in the top of the can, but once it's in this wider cup, and I hope you notice the Robert Dyer channel gives you the Halloween color cup. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, kind of different than I expected. A little more watery than the Starbucks. What is it? The Frappuccino comes in the bottle you get at the convenience store. And I can tell that it doesn't have the same amount of sugar as a Starbucks drink. It is it does have a smooth texture to it. The pumpkin spice is not very strong. Kind of like in the aroma department, it wasn't that strong. And the spice is a little bit different from the standard flavor of pumpkin spice. Trying to figure out what spice they're emphasizing beyond the standard. Bob, we're establishing secure communications with Dr. Chin Lee at the Rockville Metro Station. By day, he's a renowned proctologist in Hong Kong. By night, he's a member of the Robert Dyer cult, fighting the New World Order in every corner of the globe. Tonight, he's in pursuit of the tall, slim man, a slender man on steroids, last seen entering a secret door in the subway retaining wall near Taco Bell. Dr. Chin Lee, can you hear me? Dr. Chin Lee, can you hear me? Good. Board the next metro train and head south. When you see Wendy's coming up on the right, that's your cue to start getting ready to jump. When you see the Taco Bell, I said jump. What do you mean you can't jump? It's white men that can't jump. You're Asian. Just pretend you're Steve Kerr and you saw a copy of Mao's Little Red Book on the side of the tracks. Jump. Will Dr. Chin Lee find the courage to jump? What makes a renowned proctologist join the Robert Dyer cult? Will the tall, slim man be stopped? Join us next time for the thrilling next episode of Tarnation Theater. The pumpkin spice flavor is fairly subtle compared to most drinks you find in this season, and it seems to be heaviest on the nutmeg, as best I can tell from my experience. They did deliver, they talked about foamy milk, and it does have that foamy little bit of a head sitting on top of it, and then you have the more watery coffee below, so you do get a foam texture as you're drinking it. Probably the coffee flavor is what's most dominant. You almost wouldn't know the pumpkin spice was there. And for me personally, I was expecting it to be a little bit sweeter, but if you did look at this nutrition facts chart, you would therefore not be expecting it to be as sweet. So while I like to have a sweet coffee, I can only describe it that it is not bitter at all, but it's not overly sweet, and therefore I think that's part of the cold brew process being evident in the flavor. So again, it seems to deliver everything on the package. However, I'm just a little bit off balance just because I'm expecting these things to always be very sweet like Starbucks, and that's what I would personally prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and give this 4 stars, and it's definitely a good product for Halloween. If you like the taste of high quality coffee, if you like a pumpkin spice flavor that's a bit different from most of the others. I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on this Halloween countdown. Bye everybody.